Hey there, Elder Statesman back again with a constructed event. So we're going to be using the new deck we made, the Is It Drake deck, which I've renamed Hotline Bling. And we'll give this one a try, see how it does. I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit better than the Wizards version we were using before. This one does seem to be doing well in tournaments, so we'll give it a try. Alright. I've got mana. Got some card drawing. This deck does run fewer creatures. So we'll give it a try. The important thing is I got the 2 blue and the 2 red for the Crackling Drake. Okay. So it could be blue tempo, could be Crackling Drake, could be control deck. We will see. Kept the card, okay. Okay, Radical Idea or Chart a Course. I actually have lands I could pitch to Chart a Course, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, good. Okay, we'll get rid of that mountain. So, also blue-red. So, we'll see. Okay. Well, we're going to see if he's got a counterspell or not. He does. Okay. Arclight Phoenix. Okay, so just playing a version of the Phoenix deck. Okay, so with those 4 lands, I can basically play every spell in my deck, so I'm going to try to hold on to lands to pitch cards like Tormenting Voice or to use for Jumpstart. And we're going to start with a Tormenting Voice. And we're going to do it again, because we need to get some creatures here. There we go. Okay. We can get a little offense going. How many spells do I got? 1, 2, I got 3 right now. I wonder how many counterspells this guy is running. Okay, that's something they definitely would want to shock. I feel like maximized velocity on one of these guys is going to be pretty good. Just hit him for 5 right now while his shields are down. So we're gonna... Which is the better one? I think it might be the Drake, because then I can also shock one of these Electromancers. Or potentially shock a Phoenix. It's going to deal the same damage. The Drake's better later, because then I can start jump starting and the Drake doesn't get smaller. This one would. Okay, so I don't think chucking an Electromancer now is going to make too much of a difference with the amount of mana he has. So I'll probably save it for an end of turn. Maybe take out a Phoenix if he's leaving it up as a blocker. Okay. Risk factor. I feel like I need to let him draw cards. Unfortunately, I don't think I can afford to take that much damage. So with the amount of cards he can cast, killing the Phoenix isn't going to do anything, so he'll just bring it back next turn. So I'm going to take out an Electromancer. That'll save me some damage. Almost as much damage as taking out the Phoenix. Try to keep some pressure on him. Got the dive down to protect my Drake if I block. Give him the extra toughness that he needs to survive. I'm going to leave these in my hand for the jumpstart cards I got. So that basically means I can't use him as a blocker. Oh, no, I can't. He didn't take the damage. That's right. Now he's a great blocker. 6/7 untargetable. Yeah, I can't do anything to protect that guy. have to let him draw. I don't think there's much else I can do, unfortunately. Okay. I need somebody to take out that Drake. Doesn't really help me, but I'll keep it. What could I draw that would make a difference pre-combat? I don't think there's. I think everything I have that costs 1 mana is an instant, so we're just gonna pass. Let's see here. No techers. Okay. That could be a problem if you have any way to deal with that.
You ready to go toe to toe with me?
I'll draw a card and see if there's anything I can do, but I don't think there is. Nope. That's gonna be game. Okay. Well, we'll jump into another game here. See if we can avoid a mirror match this time. Okay, I like this. Got a couple early creatures. I got mana. A couple early spells to play. Okay. So I'm probably going to play the Guildgate this turn. That way I can play the Drake next turn. Or do I want to... I got this land. I'm going to go with Sulphur Falls. And that way I can play an Opt at the end of turn. And or Shock. Okay. Some sort of control deck. So I doubt he's using Fiery Cannonade in a mono red aggro deck. But I can't imagine a mono red control deck. Well, oh, maybe a mono red pirate deck? Question is, do I care about this enough to shock it right now? I think I do. No. There we go. No, he didn't. Just a second. Just because he could ping the Drake, and then that makes it vulnerable to Lightning Strike or Wizard's Lightning. Okay, I like Opts. Well, there's that Wizard's Lightning. So I'm glad I killed that guy. Man, that Experimental Frenzy is so good. I'm going to get this second Drake into play. We're going to hold up on playing the Guildgate because I might draw an untapped land with the Drake. Nope, okay. Machine Whirler, okay. I don't want to block that. I'll put that Firebrand there. Okay, we're going to start with Opt. I actually will take the land. I'd like to be able to play the Drake. Ooh, I will take that though. That seems pretty good. Hit him for 9. And then hope he can't swing back for the win. This experimental frenzy is so scary. He can draw so many cards. Can he kill me? Does he have the 3 damage he needs? He does not. Alright, radical idea. Yes, that was a close one. Alright. Jump into the next game here. I got an early creature, I got some card draw. I will take this. Another... I was going to say another mono red, but this could be a wizard's deck if he's running blue. That's just card draw. We already got a couple of those. I'm going to bottom that. I like the shock over the tormenting voice. So I'm going to leave that up. I'm going to take this damage. He could play something more threatening that I can kill with the shock, such as a Steamkin. If he doesn't, I will kill the lava runner then at the end of the turn. If he'd have pumped it up, Wheat Dragonets, that's not going to kill it. Okay. If he'd have pumped it up, so 2 power would have killed it before he attacked. Let's see, we're going to get a Drake out. Okay, he did not attack with that, which means he does not have a 3-mana burn spell. He might have a 2-mana burn spell. I'm gonna take it. I'll just cast it, pump his guy up, kill my Drake. Okay. So we're drawing some interaction here. We're gonna get rid of the land. Maximize velocity is not what I'm looking for. That'll help. No attackers. So there was an article written a long time ago in the Stone Ages called "Who's the Beatdown?" I believe it was Michael J. Flores wrote it. And the basic concept was that in every game you play, one person is the beatdown, one person is the control. Even when it's two aggressive decks facing off against each other, one of them is going to be the control deck. And if you misassign your role, you end up losing. So I realized right away that against this deck, I have to play like a control deck, try to keep myself alive. Okay, so got to get a blocker out for the Dragonauts. We're going to chart a course because I've got nothing that matters here. So my goal is to try to minimize as much damage as I can until I can get some of my more expensive creatures online. Okay. If he's got a spell, I'm dead. So I got to take out the Adelies, because that one's going to deal the most. Okay. Okay. The Electromancer helps because that will give me a blocker. Let's see if I can get a burn spell here. It's not a burn spell. I'm going to opt. Try to get a burn spell. Not a burn spell. There we go. Okay. And then let's see if I can survive the turn. No attacks. No, he's digging for burn. Or to be able to trade his Dragonauts for my Drake. Oh, Pyromancer, okay. Yeah, basically what it comes down to is, are you trying to attack and deal as much damage as possible to the opponent, or are you trying to prevent as much damage as possible? I was quickly put in a situation because of his early haste creature where I had to start using my burn spells to prevent damage, not try to force damage through. Okay, we're going to jump into another one here. And it was close. I almost stabilized, but I don't have that many ways to kill creatures in this deck. Okay, we're going to keep this. This looks like a playable hand. Another red burn deck. Let's see here. We can get the Electromancer into play. Let's get a blocker out. Coil. Okay. Alright, get a blocker out. So my goal is to try to run him out of cards. He can't kill my blockers. Can't kill all my blockers. And I can start trading off my Phoenixes because I can cast spells to get him back into play. Essentially run him out of cards. I'd like to have another blue source, but I'm thinking I might just want this just as a way so I can make it easier to cast 3 spells in a turn. The lightning strike. Well, I gotta get some blockers out quick now. I don't have the mana to cast that. Okay. Chart, of course, it is. Get rid of that. I need this, and I need to kill something. I'm thinking the Lava Runner. It's easier to kill a Pyromancer. Okay, give me a shock or a lightning strike. That's not a shock or lightning strike. Well, that was a bunch of fast, aggressive decks I played all in a row, and did not do well against them. Well, let's see what I get for a prize here. No upgrades, but it's okay. There's some uncommons I need. It's not a bad one. It's definitely playable. Also playable. I don't know if that's necessarily playable, but I'll take it. Alright. Well, hopefully I will do better next time with this deck. Tomorrow we're going to probably do the Turbo Surveil deck. So if you liked the video, please hit like and subscribe. Comment down below if you think that there was something that should have done differently playstyle-wise. If you have any budget decks that you'd like to see me try to build, let me know. And I will see you tomorrow for another constructed event.